Boston, Massachusetts. Nearly 4 centuries old, and the NHL team almost 90 years old. That team, the Bruins, has won 6 championships. If they are to have 7, they need 2 more wins. The battle for Lord Stanley's Cup moved to Boston Monday following a pair of overtime thrillers. Tension filled the air, with the Blackhawks and Bruins vying for separation in the series. Shot off the glove of Crawford, and then another try. Score! Bang! The Garden's been magical for the black and gold. In Game 3, nothing changed. Threw one across, shot, score! On offense, the story again for Boston was their postseason heroes coming through. On defense, it was domination by suffocation of the team that started the year better than anyone in history.
17 straight games to start with a point.
But in a Stanley Cup final, everyone starts from scratch. Superstars have to prove themselves anew, and leaders have to battle through whatever's in front of them to achieve the ultimate goal. The Bruins are up. Can the Hawks respond? Game 4, next. What a goal! It's by one score! TD Garden in Boston. Marvelous weather. The temperature a pleasant 72 this afternoon. Welcome to the Stanley Cup Final presented by Geico. Cooler this evening. The trophy they play for is 120 years old, the Stanley Cup, the final series best of 7. The Bruins have won 2 straight. The Blackhawks took the first one. And good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Emmerich. We are in the second half of the month of June. It becomes a challenge when it comes time to make the ice. On Monday, humidity from a pregame thunderstorm and the wetness carried in by 17,500 fans all went to the ice. The magnet drew it there. The humidity was in the upper 60s. The ice guru for the NHL, Dan Craig, says 3 things are necessary for perfect conditions. 1, mild temperature. We've got that. Second thing, no rain. So far, we have that. Third thing, lower humidity in the 40s. We checked 5 minutes ago. The humidity was at 59%. The ice will be better than it was on Monday. That's the report. I'm Jim Cantori from the 9th floor and the Weather Channel, sending it down to Liam McHugh, Mike Milbury, and Keith Jones.
Doc, well done. It's definitely cooler in the building, and the cold reality for Blackhawks fans is that Boston leads this series 2-1. So it's not literally a must-win for Chicago, but they would be wise to treat it that way. Teams holding a 3-1 lead in the Stanley Cup final have captured the cup 30 out of 31 times. So for Chicago, how do you have to approach this?
This is a must-win game. Continuing with numbers, Tuukka Rask hasn't given up a goal against in over 120 minutes. That's 2 full hockey games. Zdeno Chara and his partner Seidenberg play about 27 minutes a game. That's enough to give you a headache if you're Chicago. You got to push through this. This has got to be your best effort tonight.
And the push has to come from their blue line. They've got some terrific skating defensemen that can add to the offense. Duncan Keith, Nick Leddy, Johnny Oduya. It's time. It's the green light time if you're Joel Quenneville. Send them. Crawford might have some odd man rushes to stop at the other end, but it's time to take those chances and break through against Tuukka Rask.
Coming up next, we will take you on the ice and inside the special teams battle. We are gearing up for Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Final from Boston.
One in front was sliding block.